How's it going, friends? Shane with the Modern Warrior Project, and today I'm going to knock out a quick video review / overview on the XR-1 Combat Rescue Knife made by Ontario Knife Company. So I've had this knife for a few years now. I received it from when I was in the military. I was given it to test. They were looking at replacing, I want to say it was the Evasion survival knife, and they were looking at replacing that, and so they gave a number of us some different knives to test. I tested this one and a few others, and I ended up getting to keep it as a gift, which I'm thankful for. I really love this knife. So I have a number of knives, a number of pocket knives I've acquired over the years via testing or just purchased or issued, and this is probably one of my most, not probably, this is my most often carried pocket knife. So I'll talk about why I like it, and I'll talk about the features here in a second. So just on the knife itself, it's called the XR-1 Combat Rescue. It's made by Ontario Knife Company. It's made in Italy. It is, I want to say, 8.2 inches opened, 5 folded, and I think the blade, that would make the blade, I guess, about 3.2. So some of the features of the knife, it's ambidextrous. Your opening thumb knob right there is on each side, so it can work from either side. The pocket clip is also ambidextrous, so you see those 4 screws, you can remove those and put it over on this side and flip the pocket clip, if you will. It has a glass breaker, if you can see right up there at the top. It has a lanyard hole, stout lanyard hole if for some reason you want to attach a lanyard to it, and it has a strap cutter with a replaceable blade, also via a little star screw right there. I've never replaced the strap cutter blade. I don't know how hard it is to get the blades, and I don't know how hard it is to replace it. It doesn't look like it would be hard. I haven't had the need, so I just don't know. A few things I like about the knife. So one is I like, if you notice, all those little star screws. For if for some reason the knife were to become loose or somewhat loosen up, you can just tighten those down. And put it back in place. I've never had to do that. The exception to that is one time my pocket clip did get somewhat loose. I tightened them down, and I've never had to do it again. I remember thinking if it were to become a recurring problem, I was going to Loctite the screws, but it didn't. It never happened again. The blade itself is partially serrated, so you've got a smooth and you've got serrated edge there on the bottom portion of the knife. It is a liner lock style. A little flat bar you push down. It's kind of hard to show on the camera. A little flat bar you push down that unlocks and locks it. It's very solid. So I want to say they advertise the knife as extremely light or lightweight, and I would actually disagree with that. I would say for its size, it is heavy. It's not excessively heavy, but it's heavy. It's stout, it's solid, and that's actually one of the things I like about it. I'm not a fan of a real lightweight pocket knife. Another thing I like about it, I have relatively large hands. It's got this finger grip here, and it just fits my hand quite well. And the biggest thing I think is just the ease of opening. And I have auto openers, so it's not such a big deal. It's just I find it real easy to operate, function, and I love the solid, sturdy nature of this knife. I feel like, and I'm abusive to my equipment. Some people pamper their stuff. I'm not one of those people. In fact, I probably could pamper my stuff a little more if I'm honest, but I just buy stuff, or in this case, got it. But I use my stuff. I use it for its purpose. Try not to go too crazy outside of the purpose and unnecessarily damage my equipment. But I'm not easy on my stuff, and I can beat the hell out of this and don't have any problems. It stands up to the test. So I want to say they retail around the 100 to 125 mark. You can find them. I'll put a link in the review article for it. I want to say I've seen them in black, and I've also seen them in like a kind of a lime green. It's marketed as a rescue worker's knife. Good, solid knife. I highly recommend it. It's the XR-1 Combat Rescue from Ontario Knife Company. To it, and that's one of the pluses for me. I have relatively large hands, and it fits my hands well. It has a little finger groove there, if you can see that. And it fits well. It's sturdy, and another thing I really do like. Redo the whole video. Okay, don't knock over your camera while you're doing shit. You kidding me? The things here. Let's see. How many